Bueno,
suceda. Pero bueno.
¿Te acuerdas del varón Ashley? De Marcy y
Este no es mío, este es tuyo. Bueno.
Si es mejor el tuyo.
Me lo quedé.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, good afternoon. So, welcome to the 53rd International Film Festival of India, Goa. For today's interaction, we have the cast and crew of two films, namely Birthday Boy and Self-Defense. So, from Birthday Boy, we have the director, Arturo Montenegro, and the producer, Andry Barrientos. Hi, welcome. And for the film Self-Defense, we have the director, Andrea Braga, and the co-producer, Mauricio Halek. So first, we'll play the trailer of the film, Birthday Boy.
Mañana cuando cantemos mi cumpleaños, me voy a suicidar.
A lo mejor hay otra salida. Ay, no podemos jugar otra cosa. Tu amigo está completamente loco.
No somos cómplices.
Está teniendo un suicidio del cielo.
El cielo. Laura, ¿a dónde vas?
Subite, dale que nos vamos. ¿Escuchaste lo que tu amigo acaba de decir?
Sí, créeme que estoy igual de confundido que tú.
No tenés la más puta idea.
Hoy lo que tú pidas, Jimmy.
Por supuesto que no. Jimmy no se va a matar, no es capaz.
Vamos, tenemos que entrar. Si quieren irse, váyanse. Total, este es mi problema.
Ay, Jimmy, por favor, basta.
Por favor, déjame hablar.
Te juro, me dan ganas de matarte. Te mataría a veces, correte. Ay, mierda.
¿De verdad estamos haciendo de cuenta que no está pasando nada?
¿Cómo el cumpleaños?
So for those who haven't watched the film, it's about Jimmy, who invites his intimate circle of friends to a beach house to celebrate his 45th birthday. And then the party is over when Jimmy confesses to them that he has been diagnosed with ALS and wants to end his life after blowing the candles.
Yeah.
Great. So now we'll have the trailer of Self-Defense.
Ese que asesinaron a las chicas. ¿Las conocías? Sí, pero eran amigas tuyas o algo así. Hay algo que Ramiro no puede ver o no quiere ver en esto, y yo sé que vos sí.
Hola, yo me prometí no volver nunca más a verte.
Vos no me quisiste ya, ¿no?
No te quisiste nada. ¿En qué te puedo ayudar? Nada. En un par de días nadie se va a acordar de esto.
¿Más? Mamá me dijo que nunca por nada del mundo quisiste volver a Morante.
Justamente por vos y por tu madre nunca más volví allá.
La médica dice que debe ser la situación ambiental lo que está afectando nuestra fertilidad.
Primero la durmió, después les inyectó una buena dosis de un anticoagulante y sin pegar.
Todos mentimos. Todos llevamos una máscara.
¿Ves? Si las chicas sabían por lo que le quieren para siempre, si tenían alguna deuda, le debían plata a alguien. Muy buena visita, descansar.
Te doy un consejo, no te metas.
te conviene. No hay ninguna publicación que diga que esos líquidos afectan la fertilidad. No hay motivo para eso. Usted debería asumir su cargo y lo... Armamos todo este quilombo y en este pueblo de mierda de 20 personas que tenían la respuesta. No tuve nada de fútbol todavía.
So the film Self-Defense is about Arturo. He's a prosecutor with unresolved past issues. He decides to return to his hometown. So he's welcomed by some old friends, and as the investigation develops, the three start unveiling. He comes to investigate a series of murders, and as the investigation develops, they unveil a corrupt ecosystem based on agrochemicals abuse at the expense of the locals who live in poor conditions. So driven by these findings, Arturo will try to overcome this trauma. So that is the synopsis mostly about. So first I'll ask the cast and crew of Birthday Boy. So Arturo, what was the germ of the idea? What inspired you to make this film?
Thank you. It's a great honor to be here at IFFI. Actually, a lot of things. First of all, I'm always curious about what's next. Is there is life after death? So I'm always thinking about it. And also, I got an experience with a friend that committed suicide after receiving a diagnosis from the medical part saying that he was going to suffer from a terrible disease, and he killed himself for good. And I was talking to a person that is in charge of the organization that prevents suicides in our country. So I was talking to her a lot, and she said, in the world there are double suicides per people that kill another. I mean, of killing. So it was very impressive because we also panic about the idea of talking about suicides. So I mixed it all in one idea, and with the promise of to have a film that talks about friendship, but also of present life, which is to take advantage of the moment that we are living, to know that there is only present and not to worry about the future, because the only thing that we have as humans is this moment, this precious moment, right here, right now.
Great. Andry, what convinced you to back this project? You are also the writer, I believe.
No, I'm the producer
and
son of the writers.
Okay.
And actually, we were in the middle of the pandemic, and we were talking a lot about the death and all the COVID situation. We were very afraid of dying. So I think we were talking about death a lot during that time. So when we were talking about the project, we said, well, okay, we are that topic. It was like maybe people could be very sensitive about that kind of topic.
And about the second film, Self-Defense, it is being screened under the Best Debut Feature Film of a Director category. So, Andrea, some thoughts on the film?
Bueno, buenas tardes. Para nosotros es un honor estar acá. Primera vez en la India, así que gracias al festival. Tuvimos la premiere ayer, a sala llena. Tuvimos muy satisfecho de lo que fue la proyección.
First of all, good evening everyone. And he's very satisfied with the movie.
Y bueno, la película un poco trata de lo que es una temática recurrente ahora, hoy en día en Argentina.
O filme the movie is what is happening today. So é recorrente do nosso dia, of our days.
Y que es básicamente la problemática de los agroquímicos en los
That
campos.
is basically the problem of all the agriculture, agroquímicos, agrotóxicos.
Y la idea fue tratar de insertar adentro de una estructura policial los conflictos dramáticos relacionados a esa temática.
The idea was to put it in un tema policial.
Sí.
That is policial basically.
Pero que las cuestiones dramáticas y los conflictos dramáticos tuviesen que ver con...
But the dramatic questions
tuviesen que ver con el conflicto de los agroquímicos.
It is related to the conflicts of the agrotoxicants and the pesticides mostly.
Y es ahí en donde la estructura policial termina siendo un drama.
And that comes from the policial structure becomes a dramatic situation.
Okay. Mauricio, some thoughts about the film?
Bueno, igual que Andrea, muy agradecidos con el festival y bueno, es un país hermoso, estamos muy contentos y bueno, nada, disfrutando.
He is very thankful for the festival and they are very happy, both of them.
Y bueno, para nosotros doblemente felices, es nuestra primer película. Con Andrea somos amigos, antes que nada, nos conocemos hace 10 años, estudiamos juntos, así que bueno, doble satisfacción.
He says that he is very happy, especially because it is both of them are happy and first of all they are friends and they share this movie together, so it is a great experience and that is the first time that they are here in India presenting their movie.
Okay, I'll open the floor for questions. Anyone who wants to ask anything?
The house with no question.
My question is for Andrea. You're also a cinematographer, so if you could select one scene from the movie which you think depicts the essence of the film, which scene would it be?
Can you repeat, please?
Any one scene which he thinks depicts the essence of the movie.
¿Hay alguna escena que es más especial para ti en el movie, en la película?
Bueno, gracias por la pregunta.
Thanks for your question.
Sí, especialmente en cuanto a lo emotivo, sí, hay una escena que tiene que ver con el final de la película.
Yes, especially with one scene of the movie which is in the end of the movie.
Que es cuando el protagonista básicamente regresa a su casa después de muchos años, después de 20 años.
That is when the protagonist of the movie comes after many years to his house. He returns to his home after a long time.
Que es el lugar en donde vio el fallecimiento de la madre en un sillón, digamos, de la casa.
Which is the event of the death of his mother, no? Yeah. Mother.
Y es ahí en donde está el reencuentro de él con su pasado, básicamente.
It's he sees again the returning or maybe the memories of his past.
Y es una escena que trabajamos mucho con los actores, con la conexión que cada uno tiene sobre su pasado y cómo trasladarlo al presente en esa escena puntualmente.
That is a scene that we work with the past and the present with the actors.
Y cada uno de nosotros, tanto yo como director como los actores involucrados, empezamos a charlar mucho sobre lo que fueron nuestras ocurrencias y nuestras situaciones pasadas y tratamos de volcarla en esa
escena.
As
we directors and actors, we try to go and search for what is behind or what was before and connect it with the real life.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Andrea, another question is, you had done 2 short fictional films before this. This is your first debut, right? So, what's the experience like to shoot a feature film like this from 2 short films?
Andrea, su experiencia con los filmes cortos, ¿no?
Sí.
¿Cómo se sientes ahora con este filme tan largo?
Bueno, sí, yo tuve una carrera como cortometrajista.
Yes, he had a career as a cortometragem or shortmetragem.
Y este es mi ópera prima, mi primera película.
And this is his first movie.
Y las dinámicas no son tan diferentes.
The dynamics are not much different.
Hay una infraestructura más profesional, lógicamente.
There is one infrastructure more professional.
Pero como director y como guionista,
As a director
y como guionista a la hora de, digamos, encarar el proyecto dramáticamente,
in the time of facing the project, facing it in front,
y,
to go ahead.
y como el compromiso laboral, digamos, con contar esa historia, finalmente no le vi muchas diferencias.
And to compromise with the work and the story.
Como mucha diferencia no hay entre corto y largo.
With a difference, there are not much differences between short or long metrage.
Any questions?
I have a question for the team of Birthday Boy. Are there any films that you referenced about the theme of birth and death before you started working on this film, or was this completely independent as an idea?
Can you repeat the question,
Like,
please?
did you reference any films or books for the preparation of this film?
Reference.
Yes.
I believe as a film director and writer, you always have reference of different works that you love. There is a movie called The Tree of Life from Terrence Malick, because I believe, the nature in our movie has its part, because he's giving nature another meaning from the very moment that he is deciding that this is going to be the last weekend in his life. He knows it. But the friends believe that he's not going to commit suicide, because at the end of the day, they know Jimmy and they believe he's not going to do it. That's the premise, the bet that we are taking in the movie. Yeah, but it got a reminiscence from A Tree of Life from Terrence Malick, because he's like seeing the beach, the water, the little animals, the sand, and that's the place where has been more happier in his life. In a way, yeah.
My question is to Arturo.
Yeah.
So, your movie is also the Panama's entry for Academy Awards this year. So, how's the preparation for that going on, and what more things do you plan to do for popularizing the film in the?
It's a beautiful thing to represent your country in any field. You believe that you are carrying the flag, so it's very beautiful. We just came from LA. We won an award in a festival last Sunday, and also we got nominated in Spain for Best Latin American Picture against Argentina 1985, the picture from Argentina, and the movie from Chile, and another movie that I like, which is Utama from Bolivia, very beautiful cinematography. And we're all competing in Spain for the award this December. Our movie is also competing for the Golden Glove as Best Foreign Language Film. So there is nothing you can do. It's the academics from the Hollywood people that decide which movie is going to be in the lead. And this year particularly, there is a lot of good movies going going on, but we believe ours is very personal and talks about something that we can relate, which is life and death. We're going to pass anyhow that door.
I think your movie stands to win the final prize. Do you think what are the chances?
Well, it's a topic that is been discussed in different countries, not in all countries, because I know that there is a topic that is forbidden for some religion and culture. When to talk about taking your life for good, it's not something that happens quite normally. But there are examples as Switzerland, Belgium, the Netherlands, Spain, and now Colombia. Colombia, which is the country that we have in our frontiers, they decide to approve euthanasia law for people to decide when to end their life if they believe they are going to suffer, or if they have an illness that is very bad, so they can apply for a death with indignity. That's what they call it, muerte con dignidad in Spanish.
I have a question for Arturo.
Yeah.
My question is, your film talks about ALS, and cinema, especially ALS, came to light when a lot of people started doing the ice bucket challenge, right?
Yeah.
To the point where now we've had a significant breakthrough in research with ALS because of the funding which has come in from the ice bucket challenge. Would you be looking to take up another topic which has not been touched before, something that would shed light to a disease perhaps, or perhaps a conversation which has not been touched upon earlier? And if so, because as cinema does bring a lot of information or spotlight to people, so would you be interested in doing something like that, like how you've touched upon ALS in this film?
Yeah, we took it because when we analyzed the different diseases, we found this one to be horrible. I mean, to have the form of a bed, only watching the ceiling, and that's the only thing that you can do because you cannot move whatsoever, but your mind is so clear, and it's horrible because you know that you are suffering all the time, and maybe you want a glass of water, but you can take it because you can't communicate. It's very suffocating. It's desperate. I mean, to be in that type of situation. So that's the reason why we decided to for ALS inside the movie, because the characteristic of the disease. But yes, we can be ready to discuss any other problem, because we stand for causes for people. That's the kind of cinema that we love to do when we are talking about the human condition and the human spirit, of course.
Thank you so much, and all the best for your film.
Thank you so much.
Any other questions?
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is regarding the film Birthday Boy.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you please tell us, who is a birthday boy? I mean, does a boy remain, or does a boy become a birthday boy only on his birthday, or does he remain a birthday boy on other times also?
No, actually, he's going to celebrate his 45th birthday. So that was like the thing to attract audience. Okay, it's going to be a party, but inside the party, he's going to announce that he's going to kill himself, because he wants to be honest with his friends by saying, "Hey, this is what is happening to me. It's very difficult. I know we love one each other as a group. We spend so many time together. But I don't want to leave this world without saying goodbye to you." And it's an honest approach that Jimmy's do for their friends. he confront them and say, I want to do this way. It's very important for me to say goodbye to you as the persons that being around me for all this time. We need to celebrate life in this moment, but I want to ask you for something else, to spend this last weekend as the best weekend that we can have ever.
Okay, you talking about celebrating life and now
celebrating life. This is a movie that celebrates life because at the end of the movie, something happened that reconciliates the idea of, after death, there is also life. It's like the circle of life, something could end, but also something could start from as a birth.
Something could start as
the birth,
yes. Okay. So talking about celebrating life, and now we are talking about we are also celebrating film festivals and films.
This film celebrates life. Well, we talk a lot about death, but actually we are celebrating life.
So my question is, when should one celebrate one's birthday?
Yeah, birthday boy, when you have, every year you sing like happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. That's Jimmy is celebrating his birthday with his friend.
No, you are saying that we should celebrate the birthday on the day we sing happy birthday to you, right?
Yeah.
But so then it leads to the question, when should we sing happy birthday?
Sorry, what? Then?
So it leads to the question, when should we sing happy birthday to you?
Yeah, it is difficult for them to sing it that day because they know he possible is going to kill himself.
No, what I'm sorry. Can you please come again? I couldn't get the last line, please.
It's difficult for them to sing it. I mean, to sing the song when they know that after blowing the candle, he's going to commit suicide.
Okay, because it is suicide.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm reminded of that scene from the film Life is Beautiful, where the father goes singing to death in front of his boy.
Yeah.
And also similarly in the movie Titanic, the choir keeps playing the violin even though they know that the ship is going to sink.
Yeah.
So
it's beautiful.
This is different because
it's different
because he is choosing to commit suicide. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but yes.
Actually, my question was whether the purpose of birthday celebration is to make birthdays unnecessary, is to make the birthday celebrations unnecessary.
No, it's like he's taking that excuse to reunite his friend for the very last time. It's an excuse, like to have, a party and it's strange though, I mean, because you are going to celebrate with your friends, but at the same time, you are going to say bye-bye.
Okay, thank you. Now, if I may ask one question regarding the movie Self-Defense also, can you please tell us what is the biggest danger which we should defend against? Is it we ourselves? Is the biggest threat to we ourselves?
Reto.
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, I am asking what is it that we should defend against? What are the dangers that we should defend against?
¿Cuáles son los peligros que debemos nos defender? ¿Cuáles son?
En relación a qué?
Related to what? Related to what, please?
Regarding what?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that it's also regarding the film Self-Defense, no?
Yes.
Yes, it's self-defense.
Yeah, so when we speak about self-defense, we are talking about defending ourselves from something, right? I haven't watched the film. I mean, it depends on what we mean by watching the film.
En cuanto a lo dramático de la película, no sé si pregunta a nivel personal o de la película. A nivel personal o a nivel
if there are no more questions,
No fue claro.
any more questions? Okay. Then we can wind up. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
Have a
coming,
great day.
guys. Thank you.